Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Los Angeles Memorial Coliseum, where so many great events have unfolded over the years, and today this crowd is charged up for a big USC Trojans home game. It's a late season, top 25 matchup here. Two teams that have earned the right to be ranked will test each other, and there's big playoff implications. As we'll see the number 13 team in the country, the Penn State Nittany Lions, taking on the winners of 8 straight, the USC Trojans. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get to the action on the field. Nittany Lions will kick this deep to get us going. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Takes the handoff and tests the left side. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to 29.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Second down after that run on the previous play. They'll give it to the back. They tackle him right at the 35-yard line.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this third down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
So here we go now, 3rd and inches on this opening drive. That's a design quarterback keeper.
Boy, an opportunity missed here by this defense. They get them to third down. They load up the line of scrimmage, but they could not deny this back of coming up with that conversion.
The Trojans will line up on 1st and 10. They'll run it to the left. Brought down after picking up 5 yards, so 2nd and 5.
It's a good, solid gain, 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
A gain makes it 2nd and medium. Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. Breaking free at the 35. And a huge gain before he's forced out of bounds. Big yardage to set up a fresh set of downs.
Chris, all week they heard about how fast this guy is. The defensive coordinator told them they watched the film. They've seen this guy a lot. But I think the reality of seeing it now in person, I think it's surprised them. They've got to make some adjustments to their defense, or this guy and his speed will continue to have a field day.
And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see as an offense to open up a football game. Everything seems to be working, whether they're running the football, as we saw right there, able to protect, throw the football with timing and rhythm, everything on full display for this offense to let this defense know they could be in for a long day.
Brought down, but the completion moves the ball to the 6. Defense getting pushed back.
How about this defense? That is called team pursuit. Swarming to this wide receiver on the screen and not allowing him to get his momentum upfield.
They finally corral him at the 1.
Well, they came very close to punching that one in, and now 3rd down and goal. And if I'm the OC, I challenge my offensive line in that back. I just slam it right back into that A-gap and try to overpower that defensive front.
Gain moves the ball to the 1. 3rd down and goal. And they're trying to punch it in here. Muscles across the goal line. Touchdown, SC.
Well, that's the gift of having a running back with this kind of speed. Forget about worrying about the inside of this defense. Get to the edge, use his speed, and walk into the end zone.
And time they tack on the extra point. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. And the fair catch signaled for and take it. It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. Looking to pass here. After the first down loss, it's 2nd and long from the 17. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. Well, there's that excellent linebacker with a clear path just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
Their first time out of the half. Let's talk strategy here. And this crowd coming to life here, trying to help the defense get a stop with the offense pinned back. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. He's got it for a big gain. That'll pick up first down yardage very near the 40.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
Offense keeps moving. It's a completion for a first down. Direct snap to the back. The spin move. They get him down, but he crosses midfield, spot the ball at the 44.
Boy, great job up front here getting this first down by this Penn State offense. And great combination over the years that we've seen in State College. The ability to run the football with an offensive line that can get that push and a big physical back that can be able to pick up those yards to get those first downs.
And the Nittany Lions look to keep this drive moving. First down, looking to throw the ball. And he floats this pass deep down the right side. Oh, and it's dropped. A chance for a big play here in the early going, but some jitters on the part of that receiver.
Chris, the defense catches a break here. They got behind coverage, looked like a big play, if not a touchdown, and the receiver just dropped the ball.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. The gain is 8 yards, so it sets up a 3rd and 2.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice, solid gain.
3rd down coming up after that running play. Try and muscle for the first down. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
The offense has had really good rhythm in this drive, running the ball, throwing the football. Seems like every play has been positive yards until that stop right there by the defense.
The attempt is no good. He missed it. And after the miss, still down by 7. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Here comes a handoff. And he's tackled right at the 40-yard line. Second down after that run on the previous play. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up 3rd down.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
Now from the 40, the offense faces a 3rd and long to keep this drive going. Dropping back, we're going to throw for the first down. Here's a wide-open receiver, complete. An explosive gain, big play, moves the ball inside the 40.
Well, it's 3rd down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the mark, inches away.
Boy, positive yards there on 1st and 10. Good job up front by that offensive line. Good hard running by this running back. And now you got a lot of options. That playbook can really open up on 2nd and inches.
Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. He'll try a pass here. It's a quick grab. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the first down.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
And the Trojans line up on 1st and 10. Takes the handoff, and he'll head left. Just runs through a man, a mismatch. And they've got him at the 5. Great run to set up scoring position here.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on 1st down.
And the Trojans come to the line with 1st and goal. Keep it on the ground on 1st and goal. Stop at the line, still a few yards short from pay dirt.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They're holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
2nd down and goal, upcoming. Catch made on the right side. Touchdown, USC. Strong game by this quarterback.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Point after, not right through. Now they get set to kick it away. And here's the fair catch by the return man. And the Penn State offense comes back on the field. The last drive was a little demoralizing. They stalled and then missed a field goal. One back in the backfield, and he'll get the carry. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing.
I tell you, this defense continues to just be physical at the line of scrimmage. Offense can't do anything on the ground, and by doing that, this defense is allowing their defensive front to get pressure on the quarterback. Every time they drop back to throw, they become a one-dimensional offense.
A pre-snap motion from the offense. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Tackle made, but there's a flag down on the field. Offense moving backwards after that holding penalty. Now it's 2nd down here. So early movement from the offense. That'll push him back 5. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Here's the 2nd down play. The quarterback's got it on the option. He'll toss it to the back. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
was second forever. And this defense is, of course, expecting a pass, but give the play call a lot of credit here. Running the football, catching the defense off guard, a nice run, but really I think it's more about breaking the tendency. Occasionally going with a play that the defense isn't expecting. And this one worked out very well for them. Picked up nice yards, but let's not forget, still have a lot of work to do here on third down.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Looking for a deep completion. Oh, the pass is picked off.
It's third and long, so as an offensive coordinator, you can either play it conservative or trust your quarterback and take a shot downfield. They elect the latter, and it ends up backfiring.
And the USC offense is back out on the field. The backs got it. They've got him after a 7-yard gain, so 2nd and 3.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Give it to the back again. You make the tackle, but the gain moves the ball to the 28. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. And the single back takes the handoff. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Ball handed off. They can't slow him down. That's a strong run. They finally tackle him down at the 4.
Well, that's what you love to see from an offense. The offensive line and the running back in sync, working together, and it pays off. What a big gain. Thought he might be close to being able to take it all the way to the end zone, but the defense just brings him down there inside the 5.
And the Trojans looking to cap the drive here. It's 1st and goal. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Running out of time in the pocket. And the scramble moves it closer to the goal line. The defense able to grab it.
Boy, Chris, I thought when he took off on his scramble, I thought he had a chance to maybe get it to the end zone. But the defense does a nice job. Yeah, they gave up a couple yards, but they kept him out of the end zone.
And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout.
Timeout, USC.
On the double.
2nd and goal for the offense.
42 Spider.
Looks to the left, and it's complete. Tackle after the completion down at the 1-yard line. And the offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play.
This defense is spread out all over the field, trying to be able to make plays in space. That is a key. Good job of tackling and keep him out of the end zone.
3rd and goal, they'll try to run it in. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. So what's the play call? It's 4th and goal from the 3. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Launching one to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Southern California.
Now, this defense is so caught up in all the wide receivers, they forgot about the running back. He's not just back there running the ball. This guy's involved in the passing game with a nice throw and catch and a touchdown.
They convert the PAT, so the lead is now 21. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. It's like the final play of the half coming up. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. He pulls it in for a big gain. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter. This offense has gotten going at long last. It's another 1st and 10. And he drops back in the gun. He'll take a deep shot. They can't come up with it there, and that's going to do it. Time runs out in the first half. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Trojans will kick this away to start the second half. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. State offense is back out on the field. First down, looking to throw the football. Caught quickly. And heads out of bounds after a decent gain.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Tough running to avoid a loss, but just barely gets back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one-dimensional, and I think it's allowed this defense to really lock in on that quarterback.
Third down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the third quarter. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. The defender gets a hand in there to break the pass up.
But these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not.
Oh, it's a fake direct snap trying to run for it. That fooled absolutely no one. They were all over that.
Oh, wow, Chris. The return unit was ready for that one. We talk a lot about the importance of special teams, and it shows up right here. A nice fake call, but they were ready for it. They did a great job of sniffing it out and preventing the first.
He'll hand it off. The gain is 3 yards, brings up a second down and 7.
With the defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
There's the handoff. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. Now it's 3rd and short from the 24. One of those line of scrimmage battles that could help decide this game. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. Forced out of bounds after a nice game. The offense is knocking on the door with a 1st and goal.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with the lead in the second half. Get to a 3rd down. You got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw.
And he takes it into the end zone, but a marker is down, so hold on here. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. And the Trojans looking to punch it in here. It's 1st and goal. Heading left after the handoff. And that's a solid gain before the defense able to bring him down.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half. And he's already at it again.
All right, 2nd down and goal now for this offense. From the gun, he looks for an open man. And the receiver's got it. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball down to the 4.
Wow, they get positive yards here. You have a sense that they wanted a little bit more with that pitch and catch.
He moves the ball to the 4. It's 3rd down and goal. Offense looking to throw the ball. He finds his man. Touchdown, Trojans. And the route is on. That's another strike from this quarterback, Kirk. He is having himself a day.
This guy's just having one of those days you dream about against this secondary. Let's also give credit to the wide receivers doing a nice job of getting open, and the big fellas up front for giving him enough time to throw.
Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. And the return man decides to signal fair catch. And the Nittany Lions offense retakes the field. Looking to throw it on first down. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Oh, and he fumbles. He quickly lands on it and prevents the turnover. The Nittany Lions looking to run some tempo here. They look to throw it here on second down. They bring him down, but not before an explosive play through this offense through the air.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. Let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete.
Brings up second down.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Linebackers maybe trying to confuse the line with some movement. He's escaping the pocket now. Throws the ball to the left after plenty of time in the pocket. Excellent protection. The pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on.
I love how this quarterback, Chris, is able to keep this play alive by scrambling away from that pressure, getting to his left, buying some time, just unable to connect it to the receiver downfield.
This was a promising drive, but back-to-back incompletions makes it 3rd and 10. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. He's got it near the end zone. And he's in. Touchdown, Penn State. That's a crucial score. Let's see if they can build momentum and complete this comeback.
Well, I know they're still trailing, but that score is a great first step in trying to break down this lead. You don't want to leave it all to the fourth quarter when the pressure really intensifies and you have limited time.
Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. And it's incomplete as he just overthrew his receiver that time.
That keeps the score. USC 28, Penn State.
Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick.
Number 17 set to kick this one away.
And the receiving team makes the recovery. The hands team does its job perfectly. Here comes the USC offense back on the field. This group has been clicking. They really built momentum. And the defense make adjustments. Come up with a stop here. Moves left out of the pocket. Oh, there's the stiff arm. Breaks one tackle, gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage.
Boy, the defense trying to get after this quarterback. I love the concept. I love the idea. Here, they don't give up the big play. They prevent him from getting out and picking up huge yards.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? They'll hand it off. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Boy, another nice game by this back. He has had a beautiful day today running the football, just kind of in that zone, and a big reason why they have a nice lead today.
And that run, good for first down yardage. The drive moves on. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. Trucks through the defender. Then he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on the play.
Well, let's give credit to the offensive line here. They went with a run blitz. The offensive line sees it, picks it up, gives them enough room to pick up some solid yards.
Offense getting set. It's second down.
Here we go.
A handoff to the back. The ball is loose. And the defense jumps on the football.
Oh, what a play by this defense. Trailing in the second half, really the only way you can get back into this game is create turnovers. Ball's on the ground, they pounce on it, and they get the ball back to their own offense.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. And looking for a big play here. That one is incomplete. Took a downfield shot on first down, but missed it.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between the quarterback and the receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. You've got a lot of time back there to throw the ball, and eventually that's going to cost you.
They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays, but the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
Looking right, this one caught. Tackle is finally made, but not before it's a huge gain down to the 25. First down here for this offense.
Good enough for a first down. That's the end of the third quarter of play. With the score, USC 28, Penn State 6.
The Nittany Lions come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And he's brought down, but they went backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense.
Well, that's exactly what defensive coordinators love to see. You've got a quarterback that typically is known for his ability to cover, and here he shows some physical toughness by sticking his nose in there, and he comes up with a nice play in support.
Close to the tight end. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Snags the quick throw. Got a lane. Can he get in? Touchdown, Nittany Lions. This quarterback on fire today.
Man, that's his second touchdown today. This guy's winning every one-on-one matchup this defense provides. Great job by the quarterback putting the ball where his guy can make a play on it, and he's got 2 on the board.
Now the offense will go for a 2-point conversion. They go with a direct snap. And the 2-point try is good, so the lead is now 14.
USC 28, Penn State 14.
Kickoff team on the field getting set now.
Set to kick off.
And here's the return from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the Trojans offense is back out on the field. That fumble in the last possession set up a touchdown. Can they bounce back from that costly error here? That's the running back who makes the catch across the middle.
Chris, that's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
0 running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
On the play. Third down coming up.
An important third down attempt for this offense. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Quarterback in the shotgun here on third down. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. Tackled, but first down.
Man, they're already up big in this game, and now they're taking shots downfield. They're just looking to pour it on right now. Still throwing the football, and vertical shots to boot.
Here's the handoff. It's good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7.
Now I like the run play here, and offensively at this point in the game, you want to remain in that attack mode first, while also staying in bounds and working that clock.
They'll try the right here. And they'll be smarter right at the line for no gain. No gain there. This defense has been getting sliced up on the drive, but they push back that time, Kirk.
Yeah, kind of a bend but don't break mentality by this defense. They have been giving up some big chunks here on this drive, but let's see if a stop like this can give them a little bit of confidence here. Now try to pressure the quarterback on these upcoming plays.
Handoff here from the shotgun. He's not going to get the first down. It's 4th down now.
How about that, Chris? They run the football here on 3rd down, almost pick up the first down. What it does, though, is it gives them a much better chance if they decide to go for this and picking up that first down.
They've already converted once on 4th down this game. Let's see if they can make it 2 for 2. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. A 4th down completion to the running back. He did not get it. A crucial play by this defense. What a 4th down stop.
Wow, Chris, I don't know. You got control of this game, and you go for it here? A little bit confusing. Why even allow your opponent any chance of anything? Finish out the win and just punt it away.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. And it's incomplete, even in a first down throw. He was under some heavy pressure. So after the incompletion, it's 2nd down. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. The pass is incomplete. Tough spot. The offense has to convert a 3rd and long from the 30 to get this drive going. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it. Can he take it all the way? Gonna take it all the way in. Pick 6. Touchdown, SC.
Well, there's just something freeing when you have this kind of lead and you can just turn the defense loose. Getting aggressive pays off for him here. They get the interception. And what athletic ability there to take it into the end zone for a touchdown.
And the point after is good. This one will be fair caught. And the Penn State offense comes back on the field. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick 6 in the last possession. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Looks downfield and connects with a wide-open wide receiver. They stop him at the 45, but that's good for a first down. And the Nittany Lions will hustle.
Hey, it's positive yards, right? That's never a bad thing. But let's face it, these guys got a long way to go in a short amount of time to do it. So let's get the ball downfield, and let's get out of bounds to try to preserve that clock.
A completion makes it 2nd down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Receiver makes the grab. They get him down, but not before he gets to the plus 38. The Nittany Lions starting a new series here on 1st and 10.
Man, this wide receiver has been a difference maker in this.
Here's a shot toward the end zone. Huge gain. Took his eye off the ball.
This is smart defense. When you're trying to protect the lead late in the game, you know they're going to take some shots. Get those safeties and those defensive backs back far, anticipating a deep throw, and knock the ball away.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. And now another deep ball here. They try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there. But now it's 3rd down.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
Looking to chuck it again. The short completion of the tight end. The completion picks up about 8 yards that sets up a 4th down play now. Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field trying to chip away at this lead. And he's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge 4th down stop.
How about the offense being aggressive? They decide to go for it here, and I got to give all the credit to this defense. Being aware, anticipating the call, knowing exactly where they needed to make the stop, and they did it.
Moving the receiver around pre-snap. And they'll run the jet sweep trying to get to the edge. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Boy, we got a smart offensive coordinator on our hands today, Chris. Great job of just keep feeding this running back, keep it on the ground, working with the lead in the 4th quarter, force them to use all their timeouts, and just keep working that clock.
2nd down here. Time for one more play before the 2-minute warning. And that's the 2-minute warning as this offense tries to work the clock, getting closer now to an impressive victory. 2nd down play coming up for this offense. And they'll work the clock here by keeping it on the ground. That run moves the ball across the 35.
Well, I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run. But look at this. Put themselves in a perfect 3rd down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
On the handout, they'll test the right side here. Breaking tackles. Gets into space at the 50. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. Touchdown, USC. And this one is getting ugly.
Chris, all week I wondered if this back might get loose and come up with a big play like this. The defense had their back turned, couldn't really see where he was. By the time they realized it, he just had too much speed, and he's able to take it to the end zone.
And the PAT is good.
Penn State, 14.
Returner decides to fair catch this. And the Penn State offense is back out on the field. This thing is so out of hand, all you can do now is play for a little shred of pride. Didn't quite get the playoff in time. It'll be delay of game. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. The guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. They flip it to him on the jet sweep.
Well, heck, if they hadn't dug themselves such a big hole, what a positive play here, using that jet motion and that touch pass to pick up some huge yards and giving them a chance anyway of trying.
Defense adjust. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Powerful running here. They've got him, but that completion good enough for 1st down yardage.
You know, to me, Chris, with this offense, it's almost an extension of their running game. You put the receiver out in motion, you flip the ball out to him, out to the outside, let him do what he does best, which is use his instincts, and he picks up a 1st down.
Getting close to midfield now. They bring him down to the 47. The clock is still running. They got to get set quickly. Fights off a defender. Tackled way behind the line. He'll lose 6 there.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure the defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to run the ball. They're going to have to go through the air if they're going to come back and take the lead in this game at some point.
They bring him down. They tried to run for it on 3rd and long. A cautious play call doesn't work. Well, frankly, Kirk, we hope for games that are a little bit more suspenseful. This one got out of hand early, ended up being a rout.
That's putting it nicely, Chris, right? This was a complete blowout. A solid performance in all areas by this team. Their coaches should be proud.